So here's a fun fact, everybody. Four-legged creatures aren't really Brandon's thing. Did you know that? So the producers decided to give this segment to me, the pregnant news anchor. So here we are with Crystal Hewitt. Good to have you with us this morning. Speaking of wildlife, along with a couple of her four-legged friends, this is Caddyshack, right?
This is Caddyshack, the groundhog.
How did we find Caddyshack?
So she was actually found orphaned or abandoned right here in Toronto and was actually found on the side of the road. So somebody ended up bringing her to a wildlife rehabilitation center, but unfortunately there weren't other groundhogs to teach her kind of the ropes and how to be a groundhog. So she learned that people weren't something to fear.
Oh, she is absolutely adorable. And she's just been snacking the whole time. What's her favorite snack here?
Banana and carrot and corn are usually the top.
Caddyshack, I got a question for you. Okay, so this whole winter thing, keep eating if it's going to continue.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate than the ones that we talked to on February 2nd. Okay, you've got another animal for us, a bobcat.
Yes.
Okay, see you later, Caddy. Oh, before we do that, I just want to show the paintings while we're doing the exchange, because Caddyshack is a painter.
She is.
And she painted these. How is that possible?
So not all of our animals are suited to this kind of thing, but she actually just walks through the paint, and since she's so motivated by people and by treats, she walks across the canvas and makes her own abstract art.
I love it. I mean, can you see that, guys? Look at how cute that is. I'd hang that up. That's better than what I could do.
Same here.
Okay, we've got Bobcat. The Bobcat's name is Ocellus. What can you tell us about Ocellus?
Yes. So he was actually born in captivity, bred in captivity, for the purpose of being somebody's pet in the U.S.
Oh my gosh.
So this little guy obviously doesn't make a very good pet. He's kind of an extreme version of a house cat. So you can imagine that cat that jumps out behind the couch and attacks your toes.
Yeah.
This little guy was chewing through bones at just a few months old, so he could take your toe with him.
Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Do you want me to get that for you? Is this his toy?
No, it's okay.
Is that the toy?
It is.
Because do they act like domestic cats? I mean, how similar?
Not really.
Like the opposite of what I just asked.
So he's going to grow to be about 20 pounds and be a little taller than my knee. He's only 6 months now. And as I mentioned, he was already chewing through bones at just 13 weeks.
So just imagine. Yeah.
Just imagine the damage this little guy can do.
Let's talk about the programs that you guys offer.
Sure. So we have all Ontario wildlife, and every animal that we house can't survive in the wild. So they've either been illegally kept as pets, born in captivity, some of them were injured, orphaned, abandoned, that kind of thing, and they've ended up in our care. We provide sanctuary to them first and foremost, and then we travel teaching people about the animals they might encounter in their own backyards.
Absolutely beautiful. We appreciate you bringing them in this morning. Thanks so much, Crystal.
No problem.
Now, if you're in the area, speaking of wildlife, we have these amazing animals and more on display at the Toronto Sportsmen Show. Is that right?
At the International Center.
So there you go.